So I should be live now. Let me make myself bigger here so I can explain myself. Explain yourself, Daniel. The explanation is I'm still new to this, so I'm still getting used to things. I was going for like 5 minutes and I thought that I was live, and I got a text from my wife saying, "Where are you? I thought you were live." And it's a good thing she sent me a text message because I thought I was live. So thanks, babe. Uh, so let me start this over, I guess. My mistake. Make myself smaller here. Let's just start this over. Alright, there we go. Okay, well, I will just say what I was saying when I thought that I was live. I'll make myself bigger so I can go through my whole spiel again. Well, number one, I know that the stream on Monday, my voice was a little quiet, and I think it was kind of fighting with the game a little bit. And Doom happens to be a pretty loud game, so it could have been that, but hopefully there's a better balance now between my voice and the game. So, you know, you'll have to let me know in the chat how it sounds, if there's any issues. And then the other thing that I was going to say is that originally the little poll that I did on Twitter, Battletoads was winning by far, and I was like, oh great, I don't think I can actually stretch Battletoads for an hour or more. So in a panic, I was like, hey, go vote for something else. So we got an even split between Darkstalkers and Battletoads, so I figure, you know what, I'll compromise and I'll do both. So you know, Darkstalkers should, you know, be a challenge, and then yeah, with the time remaining, I'll do Battletoads. I'll give it a shot. I probably won't. I definitely am not going to beat it. There's no way I'm going to beat it. We'll see how far I get. But yeah, most of our time will probably be with Darkstalkers here. And it's been a while since I've played this on the arcade difficulty, because I was trying to get the well, my wife and I were actually trying to get the platinum for this. It was like last year, so I haven't played this since last year. But when we were trying to get the platinum, we were cheesing it, so like we just, you know, put it on easy and like set it to 1 round, because it's not that the platinum's hard, it's just super tedious, because you have to go through like every game, and it's not just every game, it's every character. So that's a lot. Oh shit. Well, we're off to a great start. Yeah, every game and every character, that's a long haul. So we just put it on the easiest difficulty and set it to 1 round to kind of make it go a little faster. But yeah, these you know, older fighting games, especially from this era, like this is 1994. These things were quarter munchers, man, so they made them pretty hard so they can get your quarters. Hopefully it's not as bad as my the other night I was playing Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, and I think it took me like over 40 matches to beat it. I got stuck on it was one fight in particular, like I got stuck on Blanca, I think. Yeah, it was Blanca. And it wasn't even like a later fight, it was like the fourth fight or something, and I must have gone like over 20 matches just trying to get past Blanca. And like I'm one of those people that like have my character that I like, and that's like pretty much all I'm good with, and with Street Fighter it's always been Ken. So it's like, it's not like I give up and try other characters. It's like, no, I just stick with my same character until I beat it. So it could have gone quicker maybe if I had tried another character, but not really my style. I definitely played a lot of Darkstalkers in the arcade though. Oh shit. But I never, it's not like one of the games that like I'm super good at. I'm decent at it, but I never got as good at it as I did as Street Fighter. Definitely better at Street Fighter. Because this was sort of around the time when, actually I don't know the exact years or anything, but I know that this was around the time that the Street Fighter Alpha series started, and I'm pretty good at that. And like I talked about in my book, like I spent a lot of time in arcades in the 90s, and shit. There's a lot of games that are a little more meaningful for me because I spent a year, about a year, living in Mexico in 1995, and well, end of 1994, in 1995, and you know I was a young teenager, so, and I didn't speak Spanish, so I played a lot of video games, and this is probably gonna be one of those fights that I have to do over and over again. But yeah, I also spent a lot of time at the mall, and there was an arcade in the mall, and they actually had some good shit. Darkstalkers was one of those ones that was there, so I played a lot of Darkstalkers. It was like Darkstalkers and Killer Instinct, and Mortal Kombat was still hot. Oh, there's Scotty. Darkstalkers is the right choice. Yes, it is. It's super fun. It's hard as nails, but it's fun. Oh, that was stupid. No. Whether it's a true thing or not, I swear to God, the whole like rubber banding thing with these old arcade games, like where the the difficulty swings and shit, or like they make you think like you're winning and then it starts getting harder. I think it's true. Maybe it's an old wives' tale. Maybe it's urban legend. It feels like it's true though. And the whole like input reading, like they read your input. Like, come on. Some of this shit is like, ugh. I know. Get good, right? You suck. This game definitely has like one of the coolest like moods of all the Capcom fighting games. Like the whole world, like all the characters, it's just super cool. I love that they went with the horror vibe. It's really rad. There was always like I felt like a lack of. It was like this and Mortal Kombat, and that was kind of really all you had, I guess, for like horror themed fighting games. Oh shit. What the hell? Although Mortal Kombat also had the like kung fu thing going, but this was like more pure horror. There was a game recently done by like some indie team that like tried to do like it kind of felt like Darkstalkers in a way because they went with like classic monsters, but kind of done more like in a Mortal Kombat-esque kind of way. But I don't know, it's just kind of eh. Like, it's hard, I think, to... Like, I applaud them for trying, but... Blood Omen, I think it's called... Is it Blood Omen? I can't remember now. I applaud them for trying, but it's like, it's hard to get a fighting game right. And, like, it looked cool, but the gameplay just wasn't... I don't know. Didn't feel right. Darkstalkers has peak aesthetics. Yes, it does. The anime is like super cool too. If you've never seen the anime, it's worth watching just for like honestly I couldn't even tell you what it was about. I don't remember. It's been so long, but like it fucking looks cool. It was cool seeing all those characters. Is this the 4th match? If this is the 4th match and this ends up being one of those matches that like takes me 20 tries, then I'm gonna start believing that there's a 4th match curse. Because the other night when I did Street Fighter, I'm telling you, it was the 4th one, and it was Blanca, and it took me like 20 plus tries. It was a nightmare. And I'm feeling that happening again. What the fuck? What's this been? 5? I'm gonna call it 5. The anime is fire, gotta rewatch. Yeah. I don't remember what it was about for some reason. The story's not... I can't remember really. But yeah, it looked cool. This game has really rad music too. The music is super, super cool. It's actually one that, like even more than Street Fighter, I kind of want to get this on CD at some point. Like I would listen to this soundtrack. It's cool. Get fucking wrecked. Fuck. God damn it. No. No. Ah. Fucking wannabe Dracula, bitch. I have the noise suppression thing on the mic, so you're probably not hearing my furious clicking of my controller. Oh man. Yeah, this is gonna be the one that takes me forever. I'm wondering if it'll do that thing too that I noticed that with Street Fighter when I finally did after a million tries beat Blanca. Then I just burned through the rest of the game. Like, I don't think I even lost a match. Like, maybe I lost a match. I think I lost one to Sagat, and then I lost to Bison at the end a couple times before I beat it. But, yeah, it was like I burned through it after that 4th match. But that 4th match was just, like, I couldn't fucking... I think a lot of it was he was doing that stupid, you know, the electric shock thing. Or he'd do his, like, thing where he's... Yeah, I'm gonna play cheap, I don't care. I'll do the same move over and over again. He would do that thing where he'd spin at you in the ball or whatever. Yeah, I'll just trip you, I don't care. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not a pro gamer or you're being cheap if you fucking cheese the computer, because they're doing the same thing to you. The computer is cheap as hell. I'm sure there's people that, you know, it's like any, when you're watching people play video games, I'm sure there's people watching like, oh, I would do this, or there's a trick where you can do that, but it's like everybody has their own sort of thing. I shouldn't have tried that. Oh, real quick, I'm going to pause it because I did want to show you guys. This is going to be interesting when we try Battletoads. This thing, it's the Ambernick little handheld thing. This actually has a HDMI out, so I'm going to attempt to plug this into the capture card, so that's how I'm going to be playing Battletoads. So that'll be cool. Or it'll be bad, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Get my chat back in here. This is going to be the one, I can feel it. Or not. That's right, bitch. Oh, come on. Haha. Get wrecked. That's what I get for messing with the video thing. Oh, come on. Ugh. God damn. Come on. Ugh. It's gonna be a long night. No! Get me out of the corner. Fuck. Yes! That's right. Eat shit, Dracula Light. Did she just basically say I beat you because I'm hot? Alright. Oh, this guy can be pretty rough, actually. Shit. Yeah, this guy can be tough. Like, for some reason, I'm thinking back to last year when we were doing that platinum attempt, and I feel like this guy was hard even on easy. Oh, fuck, he cut me in half. It was worth it for the visual. No! Oh, fuck. Don't forget to like for the algorithm. Yeah, don't forget to like for the YouTube's algorithm, definitely. All that stuff helps, I think. Likes and comments and all that shit. I just don't say it because I don't want to be that guy. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. I mean, I don't know. I guess you have to be that guy. I don't really know. I feel like you don't have to be, but I think people just know at this point. I would hope, but maybe I do have to be that guy. Fuck, man. God damn. Shit. Fuck, man. No. It wasn't a cool win, but a win nonetheless. I'll take it. Haha, sucker. Oh boy. All the The stages are super cool, and Darkstalkers as well. They actually get cooler as the game goes on, like the later games in the series. The stages are super cool. That was one of the perks of back in the 90s of like in the mid 90s of having a Sega Saturn, was if you had a Sega Saturn in, like, you know, circa 1995, 1996, 97 even. Shit, 98. If you had a Sega Saturn, you were eating good. You were eating good, because it blew PS1 out of the water as far as sprite-based graphics. So like any fighting game was like 10 times better on Saturn than it was PS1. Any sprite-based 2D fighting game. PlayStation did have the upper hand when it came to the 3D games, which is probably, you know, had some to do with their success, because, you know, by the mid to late 90s, it was like, you know, the 2D fighting games are kind of going out of style, and it was all about the, like, Tekkens and shit. And for whatever reason, like, even though Saturn did have its 3D fighters, you know, that were even done by Sega, like Virtua Fighter, and there were others, they just never caught on in the US for some reason. Like, I remember I was always about Virtua Fighter, but all my friends were like, oh, Tekken. So, I don't know, I guess they're just too Japanese. I don't really know. I don't know why Tekken took off so much more. I guess Tekken has cooler characters. If you want to just go based on that, that's fair. I guess Virtua Fighter is a little on the bland side, but I just like the fighting better, personally. But anyway, yeah, like, as far as 2D fighting games, like, shit, Saturn was awesome. And then it had that controller was just killer. Like still, like, right now I'm playing on Switch, so I'm using the Switch Pro controller, which is, it's decent for fighting games, but, like, I'm telling you, like, if you're gonna play on a console and you're gonna use just like you know, one of these, gamepad or whatever, you'd be hard pressed to find something better than the Sega Saturn controller. It's got enough buttons, and it just, that D-pad is so nice. It's like butter. And yeah, you definitely got more arcade accuracy from Saturn than PS1, in my opinion. Scotty said, people like to get attached to the characters they play, which is unfortunately Virtua Fighter's weakness. Yeah. They're bland, for sure. They're just your basic sort of fighting game archetypes, but it's just, like, yeah. I can't think of another word than bland right now. It's probably the best word to use. It'll be interesting to see what they do in the future with that franchise, though, because I think there's a new one coming out, so we'll see what they do. Fuck, bitch. No! 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 God damn it, I thought I had that one. I hate this cat lady. I hate her so much. That Tekken Cross Street Fighter was pretty cool. That was a cool game. I mean, at the end of the day, it was basically just a Street Fighter game, but it wasn't very Tekken. But that it had the Tekken characters was cool. It was pretty fun. No! Fuck! I raise you mundane. Yes. Yes, they were mundane. Bland, boring, mundane. Beat up by a gato. Yep. I gotta stop doing that, like, stupid powered up fireball because the animation takes too long and then I get hit. It's like not worth it. Hey Scotty, if you're still in the chat, are people still playing a lot of Tekken 8? I would say it feels like it dropped off, but I think it just feels that way because I stopped playing. So in my world, it dropped off because I'm not playing it anymore. Because we kind of just, we got the platinum and that was it. So in my world, it dropped off. I gotta say, I didn't like what they did with the whole, that, like, I forget what it was called, but like that, I guess it's like their lobby system, or I don't know, it's like where you're like a little stupid, you have to make a stupid little character and you go run around this like dumb arcade that doesn't even look like a real arcade. It looks like a casino or something. Like, Scotty, almost 300 hours in so far, Jesus. Yeah, I didn't like that, the way they had that set up. There was just like a few choices that they made that I was like, I don't know why they did that, and I don't know. Like the fight, hold on, I gotta focus here. This fucking bitch. God damn it. That was my frustration with it, was like that sort of thing of like where I felt like the core game itself, like the fighting and everything, was cool. Like I had fun with that. I liked, you know, the story or whatever, but Scotty, yeah, all the Japanese fighting games have chibi lobbies now. Is that, yeah, it's like chibi, yeah, you're right. And it's like, I don't know, it just, I didn't like it. It took me out of it. It was like I was in the like Tekken world, like having fun, and then all of a sudden, yeah, you're in this little fucking lobby with these little kids with big heads, and it was like, it's fucking stupid. So yeah, I didn't like that. It's like, just make it a simple, just make it a menu system or something. Like I don't need all this like fucking bullshit. Like, and I feel like most people don't. Like, I don't know, maybe it's again, you know, I'm a 42-year-old dude, so it's like, you know, I'm sure I'm not the target audience anymore, so it's like they're not making it for me. So I mean, that must be what, I don't know, little kids want. I don't fucking know. But again, it's like, what little kid is playing Tekken? Are little kids playing Tekken? I don't know. I am out of touch. 42-year-old man, I have no idea. But from my perspective, I didn't like it. It just kind of took me out of it. It felt cheesy. Eat shit, Catwoman. Oh, her name's Felicia. I can say bye, Felicia, when I beat her. I just play ranked. I never do lobbies. Yeah, we had to do it for because we were trying to get the platinum. So, and you know, therein might lie my frustration, because we were going for the platinum, and it felt like all the trophies outside of like story mode and everything. It was like, it felt like most of them almost. God, I'm gonna fucking lose again, aren't I? No. God damn it. Yeah, they were all in that fucking, in the lobbies or whatever they were, the chibi lobbies. Like, even for like just dumb trophies, like, you know, do this move on some character or whatever, it felt like you had to go to those lobbies, and just, it didn't feel, it felt tacked on too. Like, it's like, it almost felt like, I mean, they probably did. I was gonna say it felt like it was done by a different team, and it probably was done by a different team, to be honest, because they have such large teams making these games now, and they split things up, so. you know, whatever, it is what it is. Okay, I can do this. Ah, no. Man, that fucking move. I'm having Blanca flashbacks. Street Fighter Blanca flashbacks. Oh. God damn. I like how I play a game that's not Street Fighter, and then like I pick the character that's like the closest to like Ken. So you've got that uppercut and a fireball. Does it count your matches? I wonder if we have a number of how many times I've done this. Because in Street Fighter you get the little number, like this is your... We'll see when we get to the next screen. I wasn't paying attention. Oh no, it doesn't. It just tells you the round. I wonder if I'm even at that like 20 mark yet. Damn. You know, and speaking of newer fighting games, I still haven't played Roy the characters for Lucian Blanca looks similar. Yeah. I know. Like these hunched over, big haired feline creatures. I still haven't played Street Fighter 6 outside of the demo. I played the demo for Street Fighter 6 and I just... Ugh. It was not for me. Just didn't... The whole aesthetic and vibe of it didn't feel like Street Fighter anymore to me. And for, you know, its faults, like, I wasn't like a huge fan of 5. I mean, I'd like to give it another shot at some point, but at least it still felt like Street Fighter, you know? Something about 6 just felt off. Oh no! You bitch. No! No, 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 no! Ah, got her. Okay. It's the hair, I think, yeah. Maybe if I had used some performance enhancing drugs before this, I would have done better. And by performance enhancing drugs, I mean I should have got a coffee. Damn it! Oh shit! That's what I get for taking a drink of water and not hitting pause. I'm playing like I'm in the arcade though, right? If you're in the arcade, you can't hit pause. Yes, I know I hit pause with it. Give you guys the thing. No! What? I hate that fucking move. Oh my god. Same, it was whack. Went back to 2 and 3rd strike. Oh, as far as Street Fighter, yeah. Scotty, I'll jump on 6 if they bring Sea Viper back. I'm sure they'll bring everything back, every single possible thing they can as DLC to get more money from people, so... I know I'm like old man yelling at the clouds, but goddamn, I hate this like whole DLC world that we live in. It's so horrible. Especially with like, you know, like main characters that should just be in the game from the start. Like Tekken's just as guilty of it. Like with like the first DLC was what's his name, Eddie Bordo or whatever. Like that guy's just like a main character. Like why isn't he just in the game from the start? It's such fucking bullshit. Wasn't even like the next DLC character after that just like kind of like a basic main character? I can't remember. Again, I'm not playing it anymore, so I don't know. But I feel like I saw something. Ugh. This fight is kicking my ass. It's one of the best lessons you learn though from video games, or at least I did growing up, is perseverance. You just try it over and over and over again, and you'll beat it eventually. Usually, sometimes you won't. Sometimes it's just not your night, and you gotta know when to hang it up. But usually with these, it's like eventually you'll get there. That kicking up the like sand in my face bullshit. Such a cheap move. I'm gonna start hanging back and throwing fireballs. Fuck this bitch. Fuck you. Lydia's second DLC. She was the last 7 DLC, so 2 out of the last 3 Tekken's DLC. Nice. That's funny. They really fuck people, man. That sucks. Yeah. You know what kind of became the like... I mean, I wasn't like... It's not like I was like pro DLC before this, but... Hold on, I gotta focus on this. Eat shit. Fuck. No. Ah, damn it. Oh, I thought I had her. Oh. That was so close. I can't with this fucking... Stop kicking the shit in my face. Wait, hold on, just stand there. Let me figure out my moves. You ever do that to your friends back in the day? Wait, let me figure out the moves, and then just kick their ass. Arcades, wings, pizza, hell yeah. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say was, it wasn't like I was like pro DLC before. Like I've always kind of like been irritated with DLC, but the game that I feel did it for me in this, I'm gonna slow it down. Let's try slowing it down and see if that helps me at all. It was Dead by Daylight. That fucking game is still putting out DLC. It's like, how much money would you have spent on this fucking game at this point if you owned every piece of DLC? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I forget what it was. Was it... This feels like I'm underwater now. This literally feels like I'm fighting underwater after the turbo speed. Like, holy shit. I don't know if it looks that way to you guys, but it feels like... This is crazy. Maybe I've never switched speed in the middle of doing it, but like, holy shit, it's so slow now. Glub, 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 glub. It feels like the Virtua Fighter when you... Was it Dural? Like the last fight, it's all slow and underwater. That's what this feels like. This is crazy. I mean, I seem to be doing better, but it feels fucking weird. Ah! Oh my god. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Oh, did I win? I won by time. I will take it. I don't care. I just want to get through this. I don't fucking care. But yeah, Dead by Daylight. Like, I just saw that they have a Castlevania DLC coming up, which you would think to somebody like me, like I'm a horror fan. I love Castlevania. But when I saw it, you know, people were like, "Oh, Castlevania, Dead by Daylight." But when I saw it, I was just like, "Go fuck yourselves!" Like, seriously, I'm not buying your stupid DLC anymore. I don't even remember the last one that we got. My wife plays it a lot. She loves that game, but I can't remember the last one we got. But it's just like, it's enough is enough at a certain point. Like, because it starts to feel like they're just, you know, ripping you off. But again, maybe I'm just, you know, oh my god, I'm gonna lose on slow mode now too. You gotta be kidding me, man. This fight. But yeah, just to me it feels like a bit of a ripoff. And then, you know, here's the thing with Dead by Daylight is there's no offline mode for that game. I'm gonna go up to 2. There's no offline mode. The whole thing is online. So it's like when they shut their servers down, which they eventually will do, because it's not like this game's gonna be around forever. That's it. You own a piece of plastic, some fucking disc that won't work, and you'll never be able to play it again. So it's like, why did you spend all this fucking money? Like, you know, again, I mean, it's the argument for DLC. I know there's two sides to the whole thing, but that's just, for me personally, that's where I land. I get it. Some people don't mind it. They're like, just it is what it is. But you know, I'm just kind of done with all that shit. You know, and especially like, you know, they charge so much for these games now. It's like, just give us the fucking full game. Like, if you're gonna charge $80, like, god damn no. Man, look at her health. Like, I just had the one hit to get. Ah. I don't know why just doing jump kicks is working, but I'm gonna just keep doing jump kicks. That worked for some reason. At least Friday the 13th, the game, they did give like an offline bot mode, but unfortunately they lost the license. Like, you know, that game wasn't out for very long when they lost the whole Friday the 13th license, and the offline that they made was only for Jason, which, you know, is cool in the sense that I guess, like, if you were only going to get one offline one, at least you can play as Jason. But it's a bummer they didn't get around to doing offline playing as a counselor, because then you would have essentially had the whole game offline and it would have been something you could play forever. But at least you got the one mode. Alright, let's go back up to fast. I'm gonna switch characters at this point. Fuck it. I actually, personally, I liked Friday the 13th, the game, more than Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I'll keep doing this. I don't care. What? I'll do it over and over again. I don't give two shits. I'm done with this cat lady. Don't judge me. she learned my trick. She's like, fuck you, you're gonna do that shit over and over again. I kind of forgot how to use this guy. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing some button mashing right now. A little bit of button mashing. No! That's like the thing that bugs me the most is that kicking the dirt up in my face thing. I hate that. She's like, well, I hate you using the same move over and over again. God damn. Oh shit. Ah. So much for switching characters. Let's try him again one more time. Oh shit. God damn it. I'll probably keep trying this until maybe about 9, and then if I haven't gotten past this fight, then I'll probably switch over to Battletoads so we can get some Battletoads time in. I do like this character, like he's super cool with all the like, saws and shit, and he's like a punk guitarist, like it's kind of cool. He's definitely got the cool factor. Where's the metal guitarist? I don't know. Whatever, he's some sort of rock music guy. He's pretty cool. Oh, come on. Ah! You guys have any anybody who's in here, you guys have any suggestions for next week? I do eventually want to do Street Fighter. I keep saying it. It's like I might be the only one. I might do the Street Fighter stream and then like I will be the only one here just having fun by myself because nobody wants Street Fighter. I've been thinking about also, you know, maybe trying some games that, you know, take a little longer that, you know, we could do multiple streams of. Like, I know I've been watching on Side Scrollers, the Side Scrollers Plays channel. They do, or Craig is doing Donkey Kong Country. Which has been pretty cool to watch. So I thought about like maybe doing, you know, something like that, you know, obviously I can't beat it in a night, but we could do it over, you know, a couple sessions or whatever. You know, and I've thought about doing games like the original Final Fantasy or something like that, because the pixel remasters are actually really cool. And like the original Final Fantasy is actually like, it doesn't really take that long, and they have the I forget what they call it, but it's like the fast forward, the speed up mode or whatever. So you know, it shaves a bunch of time off the game because you're moving faster. Got her finally. All right. Can I do this before 10? 10 my time. All right. Fucker. But yeah, I've debated it because I've never, I don't know if people like tend to not stream RPGs because maybe they're boring to watch. I don't know, but I feel like that one's like so simple and basic, and it's just kind of, I don't know, might be different. Fuck, man. Alright, let's try a few more times. And we'll switch to Battletoads. I really thought I was going to be able to do it. I thought I might be able to beat this one. I am super tired though. It's been a long couple weeks for me. Not getting a lot of sleep. No. I need to get some sort of like different monitor setup because it's pretty rough playing on this little, like I'm just playing on my laptop, so it's like, it's not even taking up the whole screen. No! Ah! Get away! Get away! Oh my god! That fucking kicking up the dirt thing, man. Ah, got her. Alright. Alright, it's now or never. This is gonna be it. We're either gonna do this or we're gonna move on to Battletoads. I got 2 shots. Fucking bitch. Shit. No. No. God damn it. Fuck. Bye, Felicia. Oh my god. Finally. You know what it is? There must be a god. I'm a believer now. I'm no longer agnostic. I believe the universe does not want me to play Battletoads. That's what it is. There's something. The universe does not want me to play Battletoads tonight. It wants me to play Darkstalkers. It's not even me. You can't blame it on me. You can't say Daniel's just, you know, he's a pussy. He doesn't want to play Battletoads. He doesn't want to get good. It's not even that. It's the universe. It's the universe crying out for more Darkstalkers. Scotty said you could do a longer game for one day and another streaming day. Some one-offs. Yeah. Yeah, that could be cool. Yeah. Yeah, it could be like Mondays or something. It's like, okay, Mondays we're gonna continue. I can't think of the game off the top of my head. Chrono Trigger. We're gonna, you know, every Monday we'll do Chrono Trigger until I beat it, and then Wednesdays will just be whatever. That could be cool. Actually, now that I say Chrono Trigger out loud, that would be fucking wild if we did Chrono Trigger. God damn, I thought I had him. I'm gonna keep going with Darkstalkers for a little bit, because I'm invested again. I was getting bored because I was on that same fucking fight over and over again, but let's keep going. It's our last stream of the week. We can have some fun. Yeah, I know there are some people that, you know, that like to watch longer games like that, like even like games like, you know, Chrono Trigger and stuff, because it's like maybe they don't have time to play, but like, you know, they kind of listen to it, or, you know, kind of half watch it like at work, or you know, just at the end of the day or whatever. I know some people do that. Or like even if they're like playing it themselves, like I know, oh, what the fuck, dude? Jesus. Like I'm playing Final Fantasy 12, so like I watched a lot of well, spoiler free, but at least as spoiler free as I could, a lot of videos on that game. Oh no! Fuck! Ah! Oh, I thought I could do it. And that's been like my joke of the year so far, is that, or my game of the year is Final Fantasy 12. That's how shitty this year in video games is that my game of the year for 2024 is a game from 2006. That's a 2017 remaster. Or a 2017 remaster of a game from 2006. That's my game of the year. God. Come on, like, what the hell? That one hit should have fucking got him. But yeah, I finally, I'm done with the, actually last night I recorded one more song for that Am The Icarus covers EP that I'm putting out in a couple months. I added one more song, but now the recording part of that is completely done. It's my fault it was taking so long, because it's not even like really like I was recording. It was like the songs were taking a long time. It was just I kept recording more songs. I was like, oh, but the flow doesn't feel right. Like maybe I should do another song, and you know, eventually ended up being 5 songs, and the track listing is completely different than I thought it was going to be. Like I ended up adding a Bush song, a Bush cover, and Alice in Chains cover. So it's like now it's a Madonna song, a PJ Harvey song, or 2 PJ Harvey songs, sorry, and then a Bush song and an Alice in Chains song. So it's an interesting little cover EP. But anyway, my point is like now that I'm done with all that, and my focus isn't all over the place, I can finally get back to some Final Fantasy 12. I played a little bit over the weekend, but I was playing every night though for a while. Yeah, thanks Scotty for the recommendation. I'm having a blast with that game. And what's cool about it is I can already tell, like, I mean, I can't imagine anything happening that would make me like it less going forward. I mean, don't spoil it for me, but you know, even if it takes some stupid story turn, I can't even really see that being a problem at this point. At least where I'm at the point where I'm in the game. But I can tell that it's going to be one of those games that I'm going to play for for years to come, like, because I'm a notorious, like, I like to go back and play games, but the world is just so cool, man. Like, I like spending time in that universe. It's really cool. I like all the characters. Well, most of the characters, but god damn. And I liked it so much that I bought a copy. I found a brand new sealed copy of the PS2 version, and I think I want to eventually. I mean, I don't know when I'll get to it, but at some point when I have the time, after I beat the Zodiac, I want to go back and play the PS2 version so I can experience it. That was in its original form. I know that it's not as user friendly from what I've read. I know that the job board or whatever it's called is different, and obviously I won't be able to use the fast forward mode, but whatever. I actually played a pretty good chunk of Final Fantasy XII when I first started playing it without the fast forward mode. Like when I was, because I was getting used to it or whatever. It's not that bad, but I definitely see what people say about it being better with fast forward mode because the world is so huge. It is a huge world, especially for like a game that's not, this was like before, these sort of like massive open world games. So it's like, for being a game from 2006, like I'm pretty shocked at how big the world is. So yeah, at the point I'm at now, where it's like I'm moving around a lot more and like I'm having to go to a lot of different areas, it's like, yeah, I can see how it would take fucking forever to get from one place to another without the fast forward mode. So it's cool they did that, but I'm a bit of a purist and a dork when it comes to that kind of stuff, and I would like to experience it the way that people originally experienced it at some point. So. And I literally got that copy for under $30, which was pretty surprising considering the price of retro games nowadays. Under $30 was a steal. Sealed? Scotty, hell yeah, it's a fun game. Yeah, it's great. I need to beat it too so I can do my re-ranking of the Final Fantasy games. At least the Final Fantasy games that I've played. Because I have a feeling, I mean, I'm going to be fair and I'm not going to rank it until I beat it, but I have a feeling that it's going to potentially knock something out of my top 5. But we'll see. Oh, shit. No! Ah, fucker. That, like, popping up underneath you bullshit. Has anybody in here? I don't know if it's just Scotty and Roger. Have either of you or anyone else in here, have you guys played the new Final Fantasy? What is it, 16? I don't personally know anybody who's played it. I've seen some people talk about it. I keep hearing different things. It's like, so I'm kind of like unsure how to feel or if I want to waste my money on it ever. Just from an outsider's perspective who hasn't played it, like I kind of, because it looks like it's more like what, like, oh come on, oh, are you serious? Oh my god. Because it's more like action RPG, right? Like ARPG or whatever, right? Or like, is it more like Dark Souls, or is it more like a hack and slash, like a I guess I can't tell from the gameplay like what it. I haven't watched a whole lot of gameplay either, but yeah, I kind of can't tell like what kind of game it is. Ugh. But my gut reaction tells me that it doesn't look like something I might enjoy. Unfortunately. But, I mean, Final Fantasy is kind of one of those series that I've kind of written off, I think, at this point. And it's like, I don't really have a lot of faith that they're going to make anything super rad in the near term. Although, you know, maybe I'm wrong, because they did just have that big shakeup at Squaresoft, so you know, maybe there's a shift happening, so maybe that'll spill over into their games. It would be nice. It would be nice to see a return to form for Square. Ugh. I think one of their big mistakes, honestly, was like this whole. I mean, again, like, I know I'll say this and then people will be like, "Oh, they made a bunch of money or whatever," but like, this whole like, we're gonna rely on the whole success of Final Fantasy and we're gonna pin it on Final Fantasy VII and just milk the Final Fantasy VII train, like, I combined my sayings. They're gonna milk the Final Fantasy VII teat and ride the Final Fantasy VII train, and like just not do anything new. You know what I mean? It's like how much Final Fantasy VII do people want? Like, for Christ's sake, it's like not even the best Final Fantasy game. It's like, it just gets old. I really lost interest in the newest Final Fantasy when they went full action. Oh, so it is full action, okay. Yeah, and it's like, I like part of what I like about Final Fantasy is I like turn-based combat. Like, I like that shit. Yeah. Like, if I want to play an action game, I'll play an action game. Like if I'm playing Final Fantasy, I'm playing it because I want to play a JRPG. You know? And I get it, like, you know, even Final Fantasy 12 that I'm playing now, like, they did some different things with the battle system, but I mean, it's essentially still turn-based, you know? It's just, you can make it a little more automated, but it's like, the core of what Final Fantasy is still in that game, and it's like, you get rid of that, and it's like, what are you even doing anymore? You know? And I guess, you know, it's that whole, like, catering to a mass audience, you know, like, casuals and whatever, and it's like, these companies keep abandoning who used to be their core audience, and they're going for that casual buck. But it's like, in my estimation, those people aren't gonna stick around. I don't think. You know, and they're abandoning the people who have stuck around, in some cases, you know, 40 years. Or almost 40 years for some of these franchises. They're abandoning that audience for people that aren't going to be there in 2. But what do I know? I'm just a guy. Just a dude. Fuck. Alright, we got, what was it? 8 Pacific. I'll try this one more time after this, and then we'll do Battletoads. So we can at least have one attempt. Fuck. I can't believe that worked. Oh my god. Sometimes just pressing the same button over and over again really does work. That's crazy. Can I do it again? No! He's on to me! He's on to me! I don't care, I'm just gonna keep doing it. Fuck you. I'm tired of your shit. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. I literally beat him by just sweep kicking. I beat him because I'm hotter than him. Wow. It's like I'm telling you, I keep saying it, the universe does not want me to play Battletoads. It wants me to play Darkstalkers all night long. It doesn't want that shit. Whatever you want to call it. God, the universe. Alright. See, what you guys don't know is that I'm a Darkstalkers shark. And I've been fucking with you guys this whole time. I'm actually like super fucking good. And I just don't want to play Battletoads. So I've just been losing on purpose. No, I'm just kidding, I'm not that good. God damn it. Or am I? Sasquatch. I love this level. This level's so fun. This little, well, I say little, it's big actually. Sasquatch family in the background just hanging out, watching him kick ass. God damn. It's such a fun level. Or stage, whatever. Ready. Ugh. Okay, he doesn't want me jumping at him. Fine. Ooh. No. Ah. All right, we'll go 10 more minutes with Darkstalkers. This might end up being the longest stream I've done. I don't want to go too long. I think the problem is like my gamer like determination is kicking in where it's like I can't stop now, like I'm so close to the end. Maybe a little bit of the tism. I think I have to beat it. I can't leave it undone. Fuck you. Right. God, I gotta stop jumping at him. He's not like that. He has like crazy reach too. Ah. Okay. I'll just do that. I don't care. That's when you're done. Sucker. See, this is what happened too. This is what I'm talking about with Street Fighter. It was like you get these fights that are super fucking hard, and you go like 25 matches, and then like all of a sudden it's like it gets doable. Like I don't get it. I mean, we're almost there. We're almost there. Just gotta do this guy, and then we're there. This guy's pretty hard though. Fuck. Ah, that shit. Come on. Ready. I'm kind of glad that right now, in a way, that the channel is like a small channel and I don't have like a ton of people, because like holy shit, would I be getting dragged by the fighting game community. Although I imagine that if I actually do build any sort of audience for this, it's not going to be the fighting game community at all. Or necessarily like seriously like competitive gamers. Like that's kind of not what I want this to be. Like it's more, it's supposed to be just kind of let's hang out and play some games and chit chat and have fun. God damn. I saw this thing going around on Twitter where this guy, I don't know who he is. Like, I don't really, to be honest, like, there's only like a handful of like gaming channels that I watch. Like, even though like I'm doing one, like I don't really watch a lot of them. But I saw this dude. Oh, god damn it. He has, I think he's like a bigger streamer from what I could gather from the comments, but like I guess he was trying to do that like optional boss on Elden Ring that you see at the very beginning of the game, the one that's on the horse. And I guess he did it like over and over and over and over and over. Like he spent like something like 4 or 5 hours on this one boss just trying to fucking beat it. And he couldn't do it, and he was like losing his goddamn mind. And I saw like the amount of views it had, and I was like, holy shit. But part of me wonders, I'm like, is that shit performative? Like who, number one, like who gets that mad, you know, like losing at a video game? Like, I mean, I know like I've gotten mad here and there, I get frustrated, but it's like, I mean, this motherfucker was like falling over in his chair and screaming and shit. And it's like, it makes me wonder if some of this shit that these people do, these YouTubers and Twitch streamers and whatever the fuck. Oh no! God damn it. I fucking had him too. If it's performative, because that was wild. I was like, I can't believe that. And also part of me was like who would watch that? Like, I couldn't watch that. Like, why would you watch somebody? I mean, I get it. I probably sound hypocritical because I just fought that Catwoman like 25 times, but like, why would you watch someone do the same boss fight for 5 hours? I mean, that's a stretch. Like, I fought that cat lady for maybe 20 minutes, right? 30 minutes? I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch, but it's like fucking 5.5 hours or 5 hours of the same boss fight. That was pretty crazy. Like, I'm literally gonna stop this in 5 minutes if I haven't beat it yet, so we can do Battletoads. Like, I'm not about to play like some boss battle for 5 hours. All right. God. If I play my cards right, I can do this in 5 minutes. If I don't lose. Ugh. Asshole. Asshole robots. AI. Yep. Just missing all my shit. Alright. I'll give it one more attempt, and then we will do Battletoads. And then we can watch me really suffer. Okay. But hey, you know, if I lose here, we almost did it. We almost got to the end. Well, then I'll read your chat after this, because fuck me. Does the robot know? Is he like, he's only gonna do this one more time? That boss is pretty easy, not gonna lie. You should probably give up with Elden Ring for some mental health. Yeah, I know, right? It wasn't that bad. I'm pretty sure I did it. I mean, to be fair, I don't think I tried it like at the very beginning of the game. I think he's at the very beginning of the game, but yeah, it's not. It wasn't that like. Once I got the hang of the game, it was like, no, it wasn't that. It didn't take me 5 hours. I'll say that much. I don't even play most games. I don't sit down and play a game for 5 hours. So. Okay, one more. I swear to God, this is the last time. I'm gonna try it one more time. I got like 3 minutes to the half-hour mark here, so. I felt like I could have had him. How's he getting these hits in like right away? He's like coming right at me. Fuck, man. That laser is so cheap. What the fuck? Really gnarly. Ugh. I'm really bad against characters that kind of have a heavier defense against jumping in, because like it's just muscle memory and habit. I can't help it. That's like how I play. I like to jump in on people right away, you know, like with a jump kick or whatever. Like, and when they have like an attack like that can get me, like fall for it every time. Watch, I'm gonna do it again. It's just what I do. See? You'd think I'd learn after. How old is this game? 30 years. You think I'd stop making the same mistakes over and over again? But no, I don't learn. He is a robot. Try the kick sweep. It's 29. Okay, I'll try one more. For you, Roy. I will try one more. And then we will do Battletoads. Try some more sweeps. I won't jump at him. Go against my... What the fuck? This guy's just... He's fucking ready for everything. God damn. It's like his strategy is... This first fight, I'm just gonna break your confidence completely. I'm gonna use every fucking technique I have at my disposal. Asshole. Come on. Ah! No! Alright, alright. Roy's kick sweep technique is working. We'll keep going with that. I'm bad with math. Do I have almost 1,000,000 points? It's always cool when you get to 1,000,000 points. Fuck. 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 Come on. I'll keep going all day, dude. Come on. Fuck you. Are you kidding me? No way. That is some bullshit. Okay, I can't go anymore. I'm gonna switch to Battletoads, but holy shit, man. I thought I had him. Let me put in my initials here. That had to be close to 1,000,000 points. I love when I get to 1,000,000 points. It's a cool feeling. That's right, I'm the #1 first best fighter. Ain't no way. Yeah, that was brutal. Okay. So this is going to be kind of a little bit of an experiment here because it'll make me bigger. I've never switched the capture card out in the middle of a stream, so we've gone an hour and a half, so I mean, if it fucks up and doesn't work, then, you know, whatever, we tried, but let's see what happens if I just switch out the HDMI. Okay, so let's say bye to Darkstalkers. Okay. Bump the mic. Sorry about that. All right. Hey, it worked instantaneously. Okay, cool. Go to my history. What have I been playing on here? I've been playing Contra, obviously Wizards and Warriors. This was the main thing I played it on when I was writing the book. Contra, Street Fighter, Final Fantasy Tactics. Tobal #1. This is a really cool game. If you ever get a chance to play it, like, it's a Square game, but it's a fighting game. It's actually really super cool. I like it a lot. All right. Okay. Rare production. Is this going to be like all widescreened out and stretched? Do we have sound? Let me make sure. Seems like we don't have sound. Hold on one second, I'll plug it. Let's see. Yeah, there's no sound. That's kind of weird. Maybe I need to turn it up. No. That's not doing it. I mean, you can hear it through the mic, right? There's sound. But I don't know why it's not picturing up through the capture card. We might have to abort the mission if I can't figure this out. It's weird, I have the... That's odd. I'm over here talking about how hard Battletoads is, and then I'm like messing with this stuff while I'm playing. Oh yeah, I can pause it because the pause menu actually has music, so you'll be able to hear it. That is so bizarre. Let me bring up the chat here. Yeah, I don't know why there's no sound. I'm at a loss. I'm not really sure what to do. If I should continue with no sound or if I should abort the mission. I guess I could split the difference, and I could put the Switch back on, and we could play a little Super Nintendo Battletoads, so I'm not a complete liar. So odd that there's no sound when it's bothering me. Oh god, I almost didn't make that jump. No! Stupid pigs. Oh, I missed the one up, really. Hold on, I gotta do this boss fight because it's really fun. I love this boss fight. It's so cool. Ah, I missed the thing. When I was a kid and I played this game, this was like the coolest shit ever. The only bummer about it is that it's super quick and easy. It's like you only have to throw 3 of those things at him. Yeah, that's really odd. Like the sound. I'm not really sure what to do. What do you guys think? I'll just let whoever answers first. Should I play with no sound, or should I just call it a night? It's up to you guys. I'm down for either. Or I could, like I said, I could also play Super Nintendo Battletoads is on Switch. So there's that option. And it's just as fucking hard. It actually, honestly, the Super Nintendo one might be harder even than this one, if I'm gonna be honest. It's pretty brutal. Oh, got it. The cool thing, if you can hit these birds over and over and over again, and if you get good at it and time it right, you can get a ton of 1-ups on this level by just knocking these. See how you can just knock these birds? It's super cool. I used to be good at it when I was a kid, but it's been so long. Oh shit. Yeah, this kind of sucks without sound, huh? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to pause it, and then I'll put on Switch one. We'll play Switch Battletoads. We'll just do like 20 minutes. Maybe we can come back to this later. I'll do a test. I'll experiment over the weekend and make sure I get that straightened out. And then we can revisit Battletoads for anybody that's interested in that. I'm sorry about that. Okay. I feel like they just added Battle. Yeah, there it is. Battletoads Battle. I think they just recently added this to the Switch thing. Make me a little small in here. There we go. Turn the volume up a little bit. There we go. All right. Get my chat back up. All right. Do some Battletoads. I am not going to get far at all. Man, I gotta say though, I always loved how Battletoads like especially this one. Okay, yeah, this one sounds better. Okay, cool. The this one in the arcade Battletoads, like, it felt like cooler than Ninja Turtles at the time, because it was like, by the time, especially by the time the arcade Battletoads came out, I can't remember what year this came out. This might have been around the same time, but you know, I was already a preteen or a teenager, and it was like, you know, at that point it was like, Ninja Turtles are for kids, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was too cool for Ninja Turtles. But I was not too cool for Battletoads. Like, it just felt more, you know, it was okay to be a teenager and play Battletoads. It was more metal. And then, like, the arcade one is fucking rad, because, like, the arcade one has, like, blood and shit. And, like, you can, like, there's literally a move that's, like, built into it where there's, like, these giant werewolf characters, and, like, the whole thing is you grab them by the fucking nuts and you just punch them in the nuts until they die. Like, that's how you kill them. Oh no. Oh man, you get, like, barely any time to get out of the way of these things. And yes, I'm probably going to make some stupid decisions and fall in pits because I don't remember. Oh shit, see, like, I forgot about that. I haven't played this in years. It's been a very long time. So I'm not going to be good. The music is so good, though. No! See, I told you. I told you I was going to do that. Shit. I don't remember where all the little pitfalls are. I never owned this game. This was one that I definitely rented a lot, but I never owned it. So it's not like, I'm not as familiar with all the intricacies of it as I am with the games that I own. And I was kind of like, you know, I was more of a Sega guy than a Super Nintendo guy. So I had a, I think the one that I had was it? Oh yeah, it was Battletoads, Double Dragon Battletoads. I had that for Sega Genesis, I think. God, this game won't die. Nintendo had this and put Minecraft and Super Smash Bros. Well, Nintendo does not have this. Microsoft has Battletoads because they own Rare. But I think Rare's licensing is all messed up. Like I said, I don't know, it might be different right now because they just added this to the Switch, like, I want to say like a couple weeks ago or something, at least that I noticed. So this is really new. But yeah, Microsoft owns Rare, so like that's why like Battletoads are in Killer Instinct, because yeah, they own both of them. Yeah, they're Rare's rights, I think, are kind of messed up for some of their stuff. Like, that's why Wizards and Warriors hasn't seen a re-release. You know, and I talked about that in my book. Like, there's this company called Throwback Entertainment, and I had reached out to him actually on Twitter at one point to ask him, like, if there would ever be, like, you know, because there's 4 technically Wizards and Warriors games. And I was like, would they ever do like a compilation or a re-release or anything like that? And they said that they would be open to it, but the thing is like they'd have to work with Rare because Throwback Entertainment owns the license to all the old Acclaim games, but Rare owns the actual NES games, Wizards and Warriors, if that makes sense. So it's like Throwback owns the licensing, like the name Wizards and Warriors and Kuros and, like, you know, all the trademarks for the names and stuff. But the Nintendo games themselves, I guess the license belongs to Rare. and Rare is owned by Microsoft, so it's like, good luck. Those two would have to work together. And that, you know, and it's a pipe dream, like, I don't, you know, I mean, we'll see. My book's seems like it's doing okay, but it's like, I was kind of hoping, like, one of the side effects, if my book was ever actually successful, would be that throwback, and Rare would maybe see, like, oh shit, people actually do still care about this game all these years later, like, you know, maybe we could make some money with a re-release or a compilation or something. Which I think they would. I mean, those things sell like hotcakes, I feel like. I buy all that shit. Like, those are the one things that get me, and I'll spend my money on, is when they do like retro compilations and like, you know, remasters of old games like that, like, you know, Wizards and Warriors is a game that, like, if you don't have original hardware, like, the only way that you're playing it is a ROM, you know? So it's like, you know, some people want to play on their PlayStation console or Xbox or Switch or whatever, you know, so it'd be cool if they did it, but, you know, we'll see. It was super cool to be the #1 new book in strategy guides ahead of Pokemon now. I don't know if you guys noticed, but in my Twitter bio I put #1 selling author, because I can now say that. It was only for overnight, but for that brief moment I was a #1 selling author. I can't even say best, I have to say #1, because that's what I was. I was a #1 selling author. I wasn't best. And I beat Pokemon, which last I checked, I was like, I've fallen behind. And it sucks because it doesn't, I don't even have the, like, the little tag that they put on the book where it said, like, hot new release or whatever the hell it said. They took that away. I don't have that anymore. I'm no longer a hot new release. I was hot for one day. This game's fun, man. It's super fun. Man, I should have, now that I'm thinking about it, I should have just done the Super Nintendo one to begin with instead of OG Battletoads, because this is pretty fucking fun. And it feels fresh. It feels kind of fresh to me, too, because, like I said, I didn't own it. You know, oh, shit. I only ever rented it. So, it still feels pretty fresh and fun to me. Oh, shit. Can I hit those? Oh, I can. I like the sound, though. It's like literally the sound you make when you're a kid and you're playing with toys. Oh no! Oh no! I like the sound effect for those guys. Cool. Ah! Fucker. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Oh no! Alright, let's continue. I'll go for 10 minutes. I don't want to, you know... Did I not continue? I thought I pressed start. Did I press the wrong button and just... I did. Holy shit. Well, whatever. I was gonna say we could just go 10 more minutes because I didn't want... I think for these streams I don't ever want to go more than 2 hours. That kind of be the most I want to go. So, you know, this is a good place to end. We got some Battletoads in. We almost beat Darkstalkers. We got close. Maybe next time we do it. But, yeah, it's a good place to stop. And I guess yeah, we'll be back on Monday at the same time, 7 p.m. Pacific, and figure out some games to play. What we're gonna do. I will also look into this thing, figure out why I wasn't getting any sound. So, because the thing is, like, if I can figure this out, you know, we can. It opens up a lot of games that we can play. The other option too, I guess, because it's HDMI, is I do have a SNES and NES Mini, and those run on HDMI, so I could test those out because I have both of those hacked. I hacked them, so they're just like I have like almost the complete NES and SNES libraries. Same for the Sega Genesis one. I have that one hacked as well, and I have every Sega Genesis game on there. So that would be cool if I could get that to work. So yeah, I'll look into that this weekend. But anyway, thanks to everybody for coming out. Scotty, Roy, I appreciate it. It's been fun hanging out, and I will catch you guys next week.